Thank you.
Hello, Kabir. Welcome.
Gauri.
How are you? Ages. Too many years.
Like
I've not
what?
seen you like...
Close to 10.
Yeah, I have no clue.
I'm not counting the last 2 years, so maybe close to 8.
Yeah.
It's just been
So
a blank.
but I invited you here before. I think you were busy.
I have come here once. You were not here.
When?
I remember that. I came here briefly.
Really?
This is, I think, when you had inaugurated this, but you were not here.
Okay.
that day.
I was not aware.
Yeah.
See, we have no clue what's happening.
Completely.
But I'm glad you're here.
I know. It's been like
Welcome.
ages. So Gauri and I go back a long, long way, all the way back to Delhi. And we were also from the same school, modern school, and therefore we were doing a musical called West Side Story, which incidentally was also the first production of Ashley Lobo, the choreographer that we all know has done many songs in Bollywood too. Gauri and I were in the Puerto Rican gang called the Sharks, and we used to dance together. And that's how I also met Shah Rukh, who was then also my senior in film school. And in fact, it's through that acquaintance that I got to know Shah Rukh better. And Shah Rukh actually gave me his notes to study from. They were really extensive, well-made notes. And I must say that I think I did well in film school because of those notes. So it's a little late in the day, but thank you so much for those, Shah Rukh.
So Kabir, now that I'm designing this space of yours where I believe you've been writing all your great works, all the films you've written are through this beautiful space, which you love and you don't want to let go of, which I understand. But what is your process? Like, you're in your space, and where is your inspiration coming from? If you can just tell us a little bit about it.
So, Gauri, the inspiration can be just about anything. And I've realized that a lot of the inspiration for my initial films came from my experiences as a documentary filmmaker. My first film, Kabul Express, was in a way almost entirely based on what happened with me in Afghanistan. Like crazy experiences in Afghanistan where we nearly got ourselves killed and we nearly got kidnapped by the Taliban. So all that became my first film. So I draw a lot upon those experiences of mine, all my travels, because in my documentary days, I got this really great privilege of having traveled to some 70, 80 countries over the period of about 5-6 years. So I draw a lot from that. Therefore, a lot of my initial films are set internationally.
Yeah, because your films are very versatile.
I draw from that. And then I realized that it could also be a newspaper headline. It could be just one-line story that somebody tells me.
Oh, that's great. Yeah.
See, I love spaces which has a lot of light. And
that way, when you sit in that space of yours, your desk, and you look right, and the beautiful view that you have, I think that's what is very inspirational for you. And obviously, we are not going to block that.
Okay, Gauri, I'm going to show you the space, small space, which is my little sort of adda that I call it. And as you can see, the problem is that it's got 3 walls of glass.
Oh no!
So we
can't do
have
anything.
one wall. What do you do on glass?
Yeah, that's the problem. 3 sides glass.
And it's got a desk which is in a certain
We
sense.
can give you some new blinds.
You can give, because it's full glass, so you can give me new blinds. I'm on the 17th floor, which actually is plus another 3 parking floors. I'm on the 20th floor. I have this bunch of eagles who are always circling around that building. And I love watching, sometimes when I'm just thinking, I'm just looking out of that window and I keep just looking at these eagles.
Close to nature.
Who are circling around. So that's a space that I meet a lot of people to discuss ideas.
I think you're emotionally connected to that place.
Absolutely.
So we are going to respect that and try to do as much as we can.
I've been here for 8 years and I didn't leave because I love really airy and places that have a lot of light. So, having this little corner with these floor to ceiling windows.
And I think you're just used to, are you a creature of habit? That you just want to...
I think I am, pretty much.
Just stick there and...
If I like something, then I'm saying, I'm fine. I don't want to, move. So, I think I am a creature of habit when it comes to having, finding a little space that allows me to think about my stories, write. It's just something
basically
I've gotten
preserve
used to.
everything, preserve the whole vibe, the essence of the space shouldn't go. And
True.
I'm understanding where you're coming from.
But
so it's going to be a challenge for sure.
The bigger challenge is going to be something else, Gauri. Is that you'll have like a few hours, maybe one day to do this because we're bang in the middle of production and there are like
Oh my
hundreds
God.
of meetings going on. So when
Okay,
your
I've
team
never
came-
done this before.
No?
Never.
See, that's
but
a
there are
great
3
challenge.
glass walls, so
Yes.
we don't have too much work.
Yes.
Wow, my team has to like really get their act together and just spruce it up is the right word.
Looking forward to
Redecorate,
that
yeah.
one. Wow. Dr. Zhivago, that's nice. One of my favorite films. Nice sofa. Oh, I love the way the posters have been used and my 2 national awards. And what's here? New blinds. Nice. I like the texture. And the wooden floor tiles. That looks really nice. Wow, quite a lot in a day, I must say. I like this corner. This, of course, is the legendary Bolex camera, which is the first camera that I used for making my sort of films in film school. The Bolex 16mm. All of us in Jamia used to use this to make our first films. In fact, Shah Rukh must have shot his first film on this too. So this is, of course, very, very special. This is also very special for me because this Arri 2C, which of course nobody uses anymore, but this one has gone on to some legendary sets. A large part of Yash Chopra's Diwar was shot with this very camera. So yeah, this is something that I really, really treasure. These walls turned out lovely, I must say. You know, with these, I like the way the 2 national awards are framed by all my films, and in one sort of snapshot you get my entire filmography here. And that's always special because whenever I look at these, you know, every poster sort of has so many stories behind them. One look at them and there's a rush of memories that come. So I love the way this space has been handled. It's a nice table, multi-level, nice sofa. Love these black and white cushions. This rug is contrasting really well with those wooden floor tiles. Nice, makes the whole place look nice and cozy and comfortable. This. Designing your office taught me what a difference even one day can make. Hope you enjoyed the space. Best, Gauri. Hey, there's a hamper from Kurlon. Thank you, Kurlon. It looks like a nice big one. What's this? Yes, Play Me.
Hey Kabir, I hope you enjoy your old yet new office space. This was my first ever project where I had to turn things around in just one day or maybe even less. Promised I have not changed much around the office and kept its true value and essence. I really hope you do some great work from this space.
Wow. Thank you, Gauri. Apart from, of course, the lovely touches that you've given in just a day's time, Gauri, I think what makes it special, and I'm a big one for that. I always feel though I'm not at all a spiritual person, but I always get the vibe of a place. And you know, I said that this room has a certain warmth to it, and I think that warmth, that extra warmth, is actually coming from the friendship that we share, going back years and years when you and I were still in college and we danced together for West Side Story years before I decided to embark on this journey and follow my dreams to come and make films in the Hindi film industry. So I think that's the years of that warmth has come and it's permeated this room, and that's what making this room so special. So thank you for that, Gauri.